They impeached him twice. They failed both times. Now they want to go a third round. I'm starting to believe these people are addicted to losing. You guys gotta check this video out.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. If you come for the king, you best not miss. Especially if he's a king who's already survived like a ton of assassination attempts and missed a bullet for our country. AOC doesn't like that, and she thinks President Trump should be impeached. She said so just moments ago.
And it was a war. And I think that the President of the United States admitting that he unilaterally brought the United States into a war without congressional approval is a very grave public admission. It is illegal, it is unconstitutional, and so for me, while the president is posting something about a ceasefire, I think what he also posted was an official acknowledgement that this was war. And I think that is something that should be taken into very serious consideration.
That is like the future of the Democrat Party, okay? So this is the queen of the Democrat Party.
If that right there is the queen of the Democratic Party, she is the queen of the dumbest monarchy ever, right? If this is royalty, then the court jesters must be the ones that are running the kingdom, right? Let's keep going.
Ladies and gentlemen, does Trump have the authority to strike Iran? Well, let's go ahead and read, shall we, from the experts in Washington, D.C. From the Council on Foreign Relations in austere body. His Article 2 powers include the authority not only to order the use of military force to defend the United States and U.S. persons against actual or anticipated attacks, but also to advance important and national interests. Presidents of both parties have deployed U.S. forces and ordered the use of military force without congressional approval on numerous occasions. In addition to his powers granted by the Article 2 and Article 1 of the Constitution gives Congress the authority to declare war, but this authority has never been interpreted by either Congress or the executive branch to require congressional authorization for every military action. Obviously, idiots. Constitution. Why don't you read it? Ladies and gentlemen, the only part of the
Article
Constitution that AOC has read is impeachment. She's excited to impeach Donald Trump. Make my freaking day, says President Trump in a wild clapback that deserves your attention. Here we go. Stupid AOC, one of the dumbest people in Congress, is now calling for my impeachment, despite the fact that the crooked and corrupt Democrats have already done that twice before. The reason for her rantings is all of the victories that the USA has had under the Trump administration. The Democrats aren't used to winning, and she can't stand the concept of the country being successful again. When we examine her test scores, we find out she's not qualified for office, but nevertheless far more qualified than Crockett, who is a seriously low IQ individual, or Ilhan Omar, who does nothing but complain about our country. Yet the failed country that she comes from doesn't have a government, is drenched in crime and poverty, and is rated one of the worst in the world, if it's rated at all. How dare the mouse tell us how to run the United States of America? We're just now coming back from the radical left experiment with Sleepy Joe and Kamala and the auto pen. What a disaster it was. AOC should be forced to take a cognitive test just as I completed at Walter Reed Medical Center as a part of a physical. As the doctor in charge said, President Trump aced it, meaning I got every answer right. Instead of her constant complaining, Alexandria should go.
Trump took the test, right, that they were scared to take. Trump's cognitive score is higher than their entire party's approval rating. Just think about that for a second. And they want to keep saying he doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know how to lead a country. But I feel safer every day knowing what he did in Iran. Let's keep going, man.
Go back home to Queens, where I was also brought up, and straighten out her filthy, disgusting, crime-ridden streets in a district she represents, and in which she never goes to anymore. She better start worrying about her own primary because she thinks about beating our great Palestinian senator, crying Chuck Schumer, whose career is definitely on very thin ice. She and her Democrat friends have just hit the lowest poll numbers in congressional history. So go ahead, try impeaching me. Make my day, says Donald Trump. Ooh, baby. Oh, man. Freaking barn burner. Here we go. AOC claps back. Don't worry, she's clapping back. Mr. President, don't take out your anger on me. I'm just a silly girl.
AOC is one of those people, man, that she's too busy on TikTok chasing clout, right? She doesn't realize she's losing ground in her own backyard. The Bronx don't even claim her anymore. There's a lot of other people that are coming out saying that they can't trust her or Crockett. The, the media troops are starting to pour in.
She wants to date Trump and Elon so bad. Take it out on whoever convinced you to betray the American people by illegally bombing Iran. It only took you 5 months to break every promise you made. Donald Trump, make my day, impeach me. I want to be impeached again. This was really great for Trump's poll numbers the first time. Do it again, sister. Come on, soldier sister. Come on, Crockett, tell us what's up.
To understand enough about the Constitution to the extent that I'm the one that's supposed to make a decision or at least get a vote. Because Ron is telling me. Right. So literally, like,
I'm supposed to get the effing vote. So literally, not saying their best. Al Green, Geico Caveman, says, I believe the President of the United States has committed an impeachable act. Later today, I will bring more articles of impeachment to the floor. He's ready. Let's go. Nobody's safe today from Trump. Stupid AOC, one of the dumbest people in Congress. Shut up, you pathetic little hypocrite, says Marjorie Taylor Greene, absolutely destroying AOC. You fully supported our military and intel community running a proxy war against Russia and Ukraine. You voted to fund the Ukraine war under your president with dementia. You don't get to play anti-war and moral outrage anymore. Well done. Way to call him out. And John Fetterman also calling out his own side here.
Not the possibility. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez says the president shouldn't be impeached because he's impulsive. What do you think of that?
No, I mean, of course, no. She knows it. I know it. We all know it. That's not going anywhere. And, you know, he's been impeached twice, and now he's still our president as well now, too. So it's not going anywhere, and I don't think that's helpful. And I think if you throw that term around, that actually diminishes what the severity of what impeachment is really reserved for.
John Fetterman has brain damage, had to check himself into a hospital for his mental and physical health, and he's like the smartest Democrat
It's weird.
in the entire party.
Weird that.
AOC, who has this like very feline teenage girl obsession with right-wing men, says she wants to eat Trump. Also, I'm a Bronx girl. You should know that we can eat Queens boys for breakfast. Respectfully. She's a Bronx girl, okay? I'm a Bronx girl, says AOC. Girl from Bronx, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, faces questions over her working-class background after it's revealed that she grew up in a wealthy suburb north of New York City. Very leafy, beautiful place that's very expensive to grow up in.
I don't think these people notice, man, that Trump is playing chess, right? Every time they try to cancel him or they try to do anything, they make him stronger. They're still trying to color in the lines. This guy's just getting stronger by the day. Let's keep going.
She ain't a Bronx girl at all. AOC is now officially the mouse. AOC isn't a Bronx girl. She wasn't raised in the Bronx. President's disastrous decision to bomb Iran without authorization is a grave violation. He impulsively risked launching a war that made dead generations. It's absolutely clearly grounds for impeachment. To absolutely no one's shocks, AOC doesn't appear to have ever read the Constitution. Most military strikes ordered by the U.S. president have been done without prior congressional approval. She either doesn't know this or she hopes nobody will remember so she can score a cheap political point. But we member, and we know Article 2 of the Constitution, and we know what happens when you impeach President Trump. So please,
They tried to impeach Trump twice, man, and they failed both times. He's still standing, right? And now he's winning on the world stage. This isn't about law, so don't go say that or any of that. This is about envy. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and as always, let me know what you react to. We're out.